Welcome back, everybody, to the Arkansas Razorbacks Dynasty, and we start a big stretch here in SEC play, starting with this undefeated number 4 Florida team who was absolutely fantastic. But we got Georgia coming up, we got Auburn coming up, but you can see right now we are the two final remaining unbeaten teams so far in the SEC. And what's impressive to me is Florida, they're 4-0 on the road. So this team's fantastic. DJ Lagway, now a senior, leading this team, trying to get to the college football playoff, trying to get another national championship for Florida, which they haven't had in a long time. So this is a massive game for sure. Obviously, to even think about getting to the SEC championship game, but obviously getting to that playoff, because this SEC, you got Georgia now coming up there. Like I said, Auburn. There's so many teams. Obviously in the SEC, the toughest conference, I would say, in college football, especially this year. There's no doubt about it that, you could finish 4th in the SEC, but you could only have 2 or 3 losses and you're sitting outside the college football playoff. So these games are completely huge games. You got to come out here with a victory, because with the schedule you have, you can lose the next 2 or 3 and you're done. So this is huge. I know they're going to be coming here to Arkansas, but like I said, they're 4-0 on the road. But let's take a look. You can see number 4 ranked offense in the SEC. They average the most points per game, just about 40 points per game. So this offense has been rolling. They are absolutely fantastic, and they have the best defense in the SEC as well. They have allowed the least amount of points, only 99 points allowed so far in their 7 games. They are absolutely fantastic. So we'll see. Could we have a classic, or will the offenses shine? Who knows? You never know in these type of games. So as for recruiting, though, coming into this week, we do have a few visits. Josh Uzama comes in. He's right there with Ohio State, so we're going to have to come up big with a big visit to get him. Ralph Banks, the 5-star cornerback out of Kentucky. We have the lead. Might be able to secure him. The 4-star tight end, Pascal Handy. Same thing. Can we jump LSU with this visit, who doesn't have a visit till week 14? So that's a real possibility. We're going to need it. I mean, Handy, and honestly, we're going to need a tight end next year, so that might be the biggest, the 4-star gem. If we can have a great game here today, maybe he commits. But here we go. Top 5 matchup, number 4 versus number 2, and we are underway. Florida receives the ball first. They'll just kneel that one down. And here comes DJ Lagway in this Gators offense. So 2nd down and inches. They're going to hand the ball off to Webb, and Webb is going to be stopped. Great job there coming through, making the stop, and makes this 3rd down and inches. Question is, do they go right back to the run? They're going to go right back to Webb, but coming up is the safety. Then Von Weil cleans it up. Man, great stop there on 2nd and inches, not getting a 1st down at all. And Florida will have to punt, as here comes Braylon Russell with the run, picking up around 6 yards. But yeah, this is going to be Oregon's defense, fantastic. We saw that in game 1 of the year, but obviously now deep into the season, this is probably going to be the toughest defensive test we've really seen this entire season. And put it with our offense that sometimes struggles. It's very inconsistent. I mean, this is going to be a tough test. We got to be on our A game here today, so we'll throw that out to Trey Holly. Doesn't pick up too much there. In a 3rd down and 8. And these are situations against this defense you do not want to be in. Marr looking. Here comes the pressure, and he's just going to have to just throw that away. Luckily, it just falls incomplete. It goes forward and not backward, and that will be a punt. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to stay, ahead of the sticks for sure offensively, as underneath that is caught. Big play here up to around the 41-yard line as K.D. Daniels, the backup running back, getting involved in the receiving game. Big 1st down for Florida. 1st and 10. Webb back in the backfield. They're going to play action. Looking down the field. Lagway has his man, and it's caught. And that's another Florida 1st down up to the 43-yard line. William Fowles with the reception. And Florida on the move. Webb with the carry. Has some room. That'll be enough for a 1st down. So move the chains to the 31-yard line. And we're going to have to clamp down, obviously. Webb with a really good carry. That gives them 9 up to the 22. And we're going to have to make sure if they get in the red zone area down here, they have to be held to 3. No touchdowns, because honestly, I don't know how many points our offense is going to be able to put up today. As Lagway's going to throw that one away, incomplete. So sets up a 3rd and 1. We already got a 3rd and inches stop. Can we get a 3rd down and 1 stop? We're going to bring heat over the middle. It looks like he threw it in the back of his lineman. And Florida, instead of going for 3, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 1. Can we get a big stop here? They go to Webb, but we're all over it. Samia is there to make the stop. And Florida gets nothing out of it. Turnover on downs. That is a huge, huge stop, especially when it looked like they were driving, but our defense steps up as well as Mar gets a really good block, and that will be enough for a 1st down. I mean, this Florida defense, like I said, they've allowed only 99 points the entire season. Number 1 in the SEC, one of the top defenses in the country, but you cannot forget that our defense is absolutely amazing as well. We've had 2 shutouts already this season, so our defense is just as good. 3rd and 4. Mar fires, finds Cross Johnson for the catch, maybe thrown a little bit behind him. If he leads him there a little bit more, it's a catch and run, and he's got, running room with his speed, but still will take it, move the chains, 1st down. So 2nd down and 10, we'll find Wilkins for the grab, close to a 1st down, but we'll take that all day. I'll be in 3rd and shorts. I have no problem about that. 3rd down and 2, we can really do anything here. Here comes the blitz from Florida. We'll just get it out quickly to Trades Green, the tight end, and that is enough for a 1st down. Because we can do that, we can really cut down on that Florida pass rush. So 1st and 10, RPO finding Braylon Russell. Russell breaks 1 tackle, continues to stiff arm another out of bounds, and a 1st down to the 25-yard line. I love that formation. Getting Holly and Russell back there. You can go anywhere, which way you want to. They are both fantastic. But look out on a 3rd and 9, just as I was saying. Staying out of those situations, we have to. As Mundy with the sack, and because we have no really field goal kicker, we have to punt. But Florida going deep, and that's going to fall incomplete. Fumagalli, just enough contact right at the point of the ball hitting the hands to knock it away. In a 3rd down and 10. Lagway to throw, and that is a great throw. Perfectly on the money. Receiver knows you're going to take a hit, hangs on to it, 1st down. Florida with a big 3rd down conversion. But not this time. 2nd and 10. We bring the heat, and Lagway goes down, and this is a 3rd and 18. Keep everything in front of us here. Force a Florida punt. Lagway back to throw. Pressure coming, and Kevion Henderson is there. He's up for Heisman considerations, and he just adds to his total. Still no scorer here in this 1st half. 4:50 left. And right now, this is kind of, as I said earlier, could be a 10-3 type game, the way these defenses are, and we're seeing it. 2nd and 10, fires quickly, and what a catch from Cross Johnson. That was absolutely fantastic. Helping out your quarterback, and that was a outstanding diving catch. And now we give this one to Russell, who picks up 9 on a little bit of a counter action and brings up a 3rd down and 1. Box looks like it was in her favor, but we're going to throw it, and that's a mistake. Probably should have audible to a run there as Trevor Mundy comes through for another drive-ending sack, and we just can't get anything there. Looked promising. Both teams right now, hard time converting these 3rd downs. And speaking of, here we go again. 3rd and 6. Lagway to throw. To the outside, it is caught, and that one is converted. And they will call a timeout here with 48 seconds left. 1st and 10, Lagway. Oh, has an open man. Slides down just to secure the catch. They'll call their 2nd timeout. So they are in business here. Lagway to throw, but here comes the blitz, the heat, and it's going to get to him. And then the ball is loose, and it's recovered. Akari Johnson knocked the ball loose from Lagway, and then recovers the ball as well. Man, it would have been better if he just picked it up, had plenty of time, and he would have been gone for a touchdown. But he just makes sure to secure the ball. Huge, huge turn of events here with 30-some seconds left in this 1st half. And as you can say, that was a fumble. Just came loose before his elbow hits. So we have a chance here to get some sort of points. And that's a big play, finding Desmond James for the first down. We'll call a timeout. Still not in field goal range then. That's for sure. We got to get closer. 32 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Mar to throw. That will help a lot. Desmond James again. Hasn't had a catch the entire game, and he comes up with 2 huge ones here near the end of this first half. Clock running. We're saving those timeouts. Hurry up here. 20 seconds left. We got time. Mar to throw. Looking. He's going to take this one himself. Has some room to run. Gets the first down and out of bounds. Saves those 2 timeouts. 13 seconds. So that's plenty of time to take at least a couple shots here. And with the timeouts, you know, we can stop that clock. Mar, over the middle, caught, Skaggs. Let's call a timeout right here, 8 seconds. So even if we get sacked here, there's a good chance that we'll still be fine. We can still probably get a field goal. But we want that touchdown. Over the middle, and Desmond James is there. He hangs on, tough catch, touchdown. First points of the entire game here, right before halftime, and we take advantage of the huge turnover, 7-0 lead, as we shouldn't head into halftime. I don't think Florida's going to do anything with that 6 seconds, but Desmond James comes up huge in that final drive, 3 catches and the touchdown, and a 7-0 lead. Look at the rush yards for Florida, -25 because of those sacks, obviously, but man, defense looking fantastic here today for both teams. All right, second half. Can we take advantage? Can we get that back-to-back? And Desmond James has really stepped up here. He is looking good here today. Has another catch. First down, move the chains. Mar back to throw on second down. Has some time. And I'm fine with that. Even though we possibly could have stayed in the pocket and maybe thrown down the field and had a chance at something, you know, I like the Mar, you know, make that decision. Just go. If you see an opening, you know you can run the ball, just do what you got to do, pick up the first down. I am perfectly fine with that. 3rd and 4. Perfect throw. That's what you want to see. Cross Johnson with the catch. Somebody hurt there? I didn't see any injury notification, so maybe it was a Florida player hurt, but nice job, nice conversion. But on this 3rd down, we're not going to convert as Florida brought the blitz. Mar pump fake, trying to maybe look for something down the field. Just decides not to force it. Takes the sack. But hey, sometimes it's better that way. I know it's not resulting in any points, but a good punt here. And we got a chance to flip some field. Trust in our defense. 3rd and 10. Lagway looking down the field. He is going to take this one himself, but there's nobody in the middle of the field, and he has enough for a first down. We gotta watch that. We gotta have better reaction. Outside, that is an easy catch. Andy Jean he was absolutely wide open. Not sure what the coverage is there. But we have a chance here to get him off the field again. 3rd and 8. This time we bring the blitz. Lagway to the outside, and it is incomplete. That was a tough catch. He just couldn't bring it down. Would have been short anyway. And that is a Florida punt. So our defense still producing a shutout here. As Mar, nice pass there to Wilkins underneath. Really, Mar, I think, has been solid. You know, yardage really not there, but 18 for 22. Hasn't really made any mistakes yet. He's played a clean game. I'd love to get this running game going a little bit more, but Florida's been very good here today. As Trey Holly gets around the edge. Holly with a nice spin move, and Holly with a first down. So maybe we're wearing down this Florida defense a little bit. 1 minute left here in this 3rd quarter. Set up a screen. Russell has the first down, takes a hit, but move the chains again. Really, a second score would be huge here. Last play of this 3rd quarter. Holly cuts it up. Nobody there. And Trey Holly is gone for the touchdown. The over-aggressiveness of this Florida defense. We bring the counter run again. It works out perfectly. And the speed of Trey Holly takes it to the house. And we are going to go into the 4th quarter with a 14-0 lead. We haven't allowed anything. But you never know what happens in these fourth quarters. Here we go. Lagway to throw. And it's almost picked off. Should have been. That should have been a pick six. Nicholson was right there. Right in his hands. 3rd and 10. Lagway. He's going to go down. Kavion Henderson comes through with a big sack. Lagway a bit shaken up, slow to get it up there, and that's a punt. So now, with less than 10 minutes, if we can get this here, run game, oh man, getting some really good blocks, keeps it going, Braylon Russell, he's down to the 34. We are wearing down this Florida defense now. Just keep running it here. Let's get some clock rolling. Really, I mean, even a field goal would be great, but obviously we're going to have to get closer, but we're in range now as Ty Mars scrambles up to the 15. That's a first down. And you know what? On 3rd and 5, we're just going to run it. Russell's going to be stuffed here. Breaks a couple of tackles, but you know what? We've ran enough clock off. A 30-yard field goal. I would think we'd have enough to kick this. And, oh my goodness, what happened there? There was absolutely no power. Prochet, did the wind knock that down or something? I mean, the power was pretty full on the kick meter. How did that not even, I don't understand. That was a 30-yard field goal. What just happened? Wow. Okay, so our range isn't even at the, it's like a 20, we need like extra point range to get it in. That's insane. So we don't get anything, but at least we take some clock off. 3rd and 12. They set up an underneath screen, but Ramsey is all over it. So a 4th down and 11. Florida's got to go for it here with 5 minutes left in the game. Lagway to throw. Looking down the field, it's knocked away. Nicholson with perfect coverage. And that is a stop, and we can take some more clock off here. Russell, first down. Obviously, I think a touchdown here, and it's over. It is over. But 3rd and goal. Let's just run it. Russell. Okay, that should be enough for field goal range. An 18-yarder. And, oh, jeez. Well, it's good. It's good. Just puts it in there. But the field goal makes it 17-0. A 3-possession game with less than 2 minutes left. So it looks like we're going to come out of here with a victory as Lagway's going to go down. Great coverage down the field. Our defense has played outstanding today. This is a very, very good Florida offense, and we have not allowed really anything. That really, it comes down to probably that 4th down, as that is a catch and a first down. That missed 4th down from Florida was like the turnaround. They were driving, looking good, and that 4th down stop just stopped all their offensive momentum, and they just didn't recover since then. And even the fumble, the big fumble before halftime, because they were moving it there too, the big sack. So really big turnovers as Lagway will be sacked there. Logan brings them down, and this is a 3rd and 19, clock running. They only have 1 timeout left. But those 2 huge defensive stops, I mean, that's really the game right now, as Lagway just has to dump this underneath, pick up whatever he can. Gets this to a 4th and 8. Surprised they didn't use a timeout there, but they're just going to just hurry this one up, try to get a good play call off here. And if we get this stop, that is ball game. Lagway looking, pressure, it's going to bring him down, falls incomplete, and that will do it. A 17-0 victory over the number 4 undefeated Florida Gators. A massive win here today, and another shutout. Our defense, 3rd one of the season. Man, it really carries this team. I mean, Mar, like I said, I thought it was solid, 19-23. Just do what you got to do. And that's kind of where we're at right now. This offense, running game, got better in the second half. We kind of wore down this Florida defense. But all you got to do is just be solid. Don't turn the ball over. Just get a couple touchdowns. And the way our defense plays, that's all you need. And that's why I think our team maybe last year was a little bit more talented in the sense, But I'm going to tell you what. This team, as Ralph Banks, the 5-star corner, does commit. That is awesome to see. Anybody else? Pascal Handy, the 4-star tight end, commits as well. So that was huge. That was a big position there. Felix Rivas, the 4-star center, he will commit. And it looks like, yeah, Uzama is going to Ohio State, which more than likely was going to happen. But Eason, the 5-star corner, were number 1. So we got a nice lead there. So that's another 5-star that possibly could come in here. But I was saying before, this team, the way it's constructed, the way our defense plays, honestly, we are, we only lost once, and it was to Oregon, that team right now that is undefeated, who just beat number 4 Penn State. We're a team that can easily win the national championship. Our defense is so good. We just cannot turn the ball over. That is the biggest thing. We just can't turn the ball over. Geez, Georgia beat South Carolina 80-17? 80. Holy. Wow. Yeah, South Carolina's got problems. So, Tommy Newman, 6 touchdowns, 422 yards. You have Locklear with 3. Newman so we had 7 total touchdowns. He had another rushing touchdown down there. Nitro Tuggle had 189 and 3. Man, this is Georgia with an 80, puts up 80. And that is our next opponent, too. So this is going to be interesting. We'll sim the bye week. And any more commits this week, possibly? Robbie Peacock, the 5-star corner. Another 5-star commits. So we are just having a crazy class. And there's Keontae Eason, the 5-star corner as well. So we are loading up the secondary. Humaniora is number 1 on our list. We got Redmond, Wicks, and Curry 1. Callis, the 4-star outside linebacker, knocks us out. He reached his top 3 when he ended up with 5. So that hurts a little bit. But still, man, this class it's just insane. I mean, it's not a lot of guys. We're gonna have only maybe like 20 guys this year commit to us, but they're majority 5-stars with a few 4-stars in there. It's absolutely crazy to think about. But let's look at the let's take a look at the Heisman real quick. As you can see, Kavion Henderson won, but Wyatt Simmons somehow jumps in there. I guess he has a lot of tackles. He does have a couple picks, but Heisman? That is wild to see. I don't think he's there, but Henderson's putting up a fantastic season. He definitely deserves considerations. I don't know if he'll win the Heisman. But let's look at the bracket for the college football playoff. You got Oregon 1, we're 2, TCU is 3, and Louisville is 4. The 5-12 is Clemson, Toledo. 6-11 is Penn State, Boise. You got NC State, Auburn, and then Texas, Ohio State at the moment. Obviously, this is going to be completely changed by the time we actually get to the college football playoff. There's no way this is going to happen for sure. But right now, we're sitting at number 2. I mean, I was surprised we jumped up to 1, even though we beat the number 4 team, because Oregon beat us. So they definitely deserve to be the number 1 team. They're undefeated for sure. But this is going to be a game. Taking on Georgia, who just put up 80 points a couple weeks ago. I think they just beat Florida as well. So they're rolling. They're looking good. This is going to be a big SEC matchup once again. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.